What's up? This is your boy Will-Iam, man. We out here live and living color. Y'all see the title? You know what I'm saying? Actually, this video goes for men and women. If you are dealing with people in this situation, uh, this is for you. Um, and the topic is, you know, why men should not deal with women that has kids. Okay. Let's start it from a small small thing, you know, because you can have your own kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking from a place of experience. I'm talking from a place of wisdom to a certain degree. And I was talking to my wife today, and we had this conversation coming home from church. You know, about you know dealing with step kids. You know how that that's impacts the family, things of that nature. And I just said, I was just like, I don't think no men should deal with a woman that have kids. Kids. I ain't talking about adults. I'm talking about kids, man. And some occasions it could be good. And some occasions that's it's gonna bring a lot of, what I'm saying, thoughts, a lot of things that can bring discomfort to your life, you know, because a lot of times when you're dealing with a woman that got kids, you are bringing, her kids into your space. You know what I'm saying? It's like what they call it. It's like a tribe. You're bringing those kids into your tribe. You know what I'm saying? And because you are with the mother, you're bringing them. I love you, Pookie. I love you back. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you're bringing them into your space. You're bringing them into your arena. And I'm not saying that, for every woman. I mean, because you do have solid females out here that are, you know, on their call of duty. You know what I'm saying? Just based off the situation at hand and how they have. So I would salute those women that are you know, the, on that kind of work, on that kind of mission. You know what I'm saying? Um, but a lot of times, um, when you running into um, females that have kids, a lot of times the issue don't come with um, actually the relationship of you and that woman. I mean, you guys can have a great relationship. I mean, you and that woman can have a great relationship. You know what I'm saying? But what the problem comes in is with with them kids that it's like you watching kids that does not I mean, align with your principles as a like, just say as a man or as a woman that comes from a two family household and you see some of the things that goes on, you know, and I don't want to discredit a woman that's doing her thing as a single parent, but we all know um, it takes two. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, even in a two family household, that could be jacked up too. But there's still certain principles um, that you get from a two family household that you don't get um, from being a single parent. You know what I'm saying? Um, but if you are a guy, you know what I'm saying, and you on your purpose, you are on, you know what I'm saying, do grinding, trying to get your money, get your paper together, man. I'm telling you, I would not recommend uh, being in a situation with a woman that has kids. That's nah. I don't recommend that. I don't recommend that unless she's a part of your program and a part of the things that God sets you as far as having kingship, having authority. Um, I don't believe that. Uh, nah, nah. Cause see, it's too many gray areas. There's too many components of. Um, it's too many components where things could go left. Could go left versus things that yeah. It's like yeah, your queen she could be a good queen and she could. It's like the percentages of that really happening. It's like very low, very low. You know what I'm saying? It's very challenging because at one point in time, it was not really like to have kids until you was ready, till you was married, that was the going thing, back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Actually, women had got shamed for getting pregnant early and things of that nature. So, a lot of times as a man, we always, say, well, I don't want to have babies. This, what I'm saying? And we was being responsible. We was being responsible and making sure that we didn't have babies. Um, but through the years of not having babies, it's like there's still a catch 22. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like regardless of how jacked up you are, who gonna love you genuinely is your kids. So how jacked up a mother can be, the kids is gonna always be there, and they could be the same kids that you raised, same kids that you install good character in, you install certain things in. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when you install good seed, you know, as being a stepfather, or you don't get no credit. No credit. You know, one thing about biological parents, regardless of how any situation may be, you know what I'm saying? Well, what? Okay. Regardless of how crazy the situation may be, how upside down, how the seasons of your life could just be jacked up. You know what I'm saying? I could be a crackhead. Guess what? My biological child is still gonna love me in spite of all of my flaws, all of everything. Everything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could be locked up. You know, your kids will forgive you. That your kids will come to a point in their life where they will forgive and reconcile. But when it comes to stepfathers, uh, you know what I'm saying? Dog, you don't get you don't get none of that. You don't get none of that love, bro. You don't get. I mean, you know how to back. You know, it's like you could mean well. You know what I'm saying? But everything that you teach, everything you know that that all your principles into that relationship, everything that you know what I'm saying that you stand for, all your principles, bro. You don't get no credit for that. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you step into that role of trying to, like, do the right thing. Well, in society, that was, to men, that was like the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? That was the right thing to do, to take on those responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? Especially in religious settings, in the church. They gave you a badge of honor. Because you did that. You put yourself um, through that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't. I mean, I've been there. I've done that, man. I really don't recommend that to to no man, to nobody. I mean, to raise other people's kids, they will find, a lot of times the kids will find, if you and their mother didn't work out, man, them kids will find some kind of way. Find some kind of way. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But they will find some kind of way to honor the things that you taught, the things, the principles, and the values of life that you taught, and still try to put it on to somebody else that is not a part of their life. You know what I'm saying? and then you know, the Bible say don't never cast your pearls to swine. And it's like that's kind of what you do when you raising other people's kids. Because when you have your own kids will love you unconditionally. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you guys make sure you hit the like button, man. I know, you know what I'm saying. You guys hit that like button, man. Because, sorry, but it's like they're going to go with the side of their biological parent, regardless of what you instill, bro. What you instill. So, guess what? Because you don't have your own kids and you're in a situation where you're dealing with stepkids and things of that nature, you don't have no kids that's genuinely on your behalf. And on your behalf is righteousness to a certain degree. I ain't saying you perfect, you know what I'm saying? But you still have righteous principles and values that you stand on, that you was taught. But once you deal with a woman that has kids, your life will change. And like I said, I ain't saying this for all single mothers with kids because, like I said, you have some single mothers and kids. I mean, they understand. They if they get what you everything, you know what I'm saying. The kids gonna be in line because my plateau is that the mothers set the tone for who they bring in their life. If I bring you in my life, just vice versa. Just say I was a single man, you know what I'm saying, and I had a kid. I had my own kid. You know, once I get with a woman, my child is gonna already know what time it is. Point blank. These women don't do that, bro. These women don't do that. These women don't do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? They don't do that because they look at the situation as a come up. They look at the situation from a sense of where I can, from a selfish point of view, where I can be edified, where I can be built up, where I can have a place. Not thinking about the kids, not thinking about nobody. They're just thinking about themselves. And that's why I wanted to have this conversation, you know what I'm saying, um, about these kind of issues and these things that take place in society. You know what I'm saying? And really, I wanted to talk to the brothers. I wanted to talk to the sons. I wanted to talk to the nephews. I wanted to talk to the cousins. I wanted to talk to some of the uncles. If you got a good girl, a good lady, she understands. Trust me. But at the same time, you can run up on um, some people that is about survival, and you ladies, you can run up on men that's just trying to survive. I mean, it goes both ways. It's not like about the men situation. You know, it goes both ways. You got trifling men out here, and you got trifling ladies out here. Come on now, let's be real about this situation. Let's be real. Let's be real. But, I just wanted to have this conversation with men that don't have kids. I wanted to bring awareness to help them make uh, better choices, better decisions. Um, you know what I'm saying? Um, because at the end of the day, it's not going to it's not going to be in your benefit. It's not going to help you. Not saying that, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if you and that child and them have a fallout, have anything, whatever you taught, whatever principles that you did for those kids, it's stuff gonna go out the window, because a lot of times these kids are going to go. I mean, even if the mother is dysfunctional, they're gonna go with their mother, not you, not you. You're gonna be left high and dry. You're gonna be left by yourself. Uh, if you don't have God in your life, God is the only Jesus. Hallelujah. It's the only thing that's really gonna help you through that situation. If you know what I'm saying, going through any kind of divorce, you don't have any kids, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna seem, I'm telling you, once that relationship go left, once that relationship go left, you're gonna feel like you're all by yourself. Trust and believe that. And once you start talking to people, and you know what I'm saying, people operate off of, you know what I'm saying, everybody, people stop dealing with you. Um, people stop, people that you roll with, people that was a part of, you know what I'm saying, y'all relationship, your friends that you guys have relationships with, they ain't dealing with you no more. They're not gonna deal with you. Mm-mm, mm-mm. But that's like some of the challenges um, that you go through. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's lonely. It's lonely, bro. It's lonely because at the end of the day, her kids or his kids that love them for who they are, love them unconditionally, they're going to be there. They're going to be there for their parents. Point blank. Point blank. Point blank. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be there for their kids. And you're going to be the one on the sideline by yourself. You're gonna be there by yourself. Them kids ain't gonna call you up to see how you doing. For what? They're already immune to the dysfunction. You know what I'm saying? They're already immune to it. They're not gonna call you. They're not gonna try to reach out to you based off of how their biological parent is. And let's not even talk about, you know, um, dealing with a situation where you may have had a parent that was locked up, incarcerated in jail. When it, when that parent comes out and you've been taking care of your stepkids and you've been making sure they had a roof over their heads, you've been making sure that they have food on the table to eat, you've been doing so many things, stressing, you know what I'm saying, making sacrifices, pressing yourself. Guess what? At the end of the day, dog, that do not matter. It doesn't. Everything, I mean, and this could go for females and they can go for males. Whichever, a female could see a guy that's fine and he got kids. You know what I'm saying? A guy could see a woman that's fine and he got kids. It's gonna be challenges with that. You got to see what a mindset is of the parent that you're dating. You got to really, you really have to see, you know what I'm saying, where they're at. And I'm not, I'm just sharing my experiences. I just, I'm sharing my experiences, and I'm not so selfish where I just want to hold the information in. I'm not so selfish where I'm going to keep this inside of my heart and not allow you to know the things that you have to deal with. This thing is really just it's coming from my heart, from a place of, you know what I'm saying, keeping it real, because everybody don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we used to look at females. We used to look at females that got pregnant early in life. We looked at, and they was ashamed of that. You know what I'm saying? They was ashamed of that. But doing the right thing is a decision that we have to make. Doing things with purpose is decisions that we have to make. You know what I'm saying? If you're not teaching your kids about goals, if you're not teaching your kids about life and purpose, you are doing them a dishonest. And I'm just being real with you. I'm just being real with you people. You guys, make sure you hit the like button if this conversation is resonating with you. Make sure you hit the like button. You can even share the video. You know what I'm saying? To hit the like button, it don't cost a card. It's free. It's free. You know what I'm saying? But I just, it was just a thing that I was thinking about. You know what I'm saying? The Bible said with wisdom, get understanding. It's one thing to get wisdom, but at the end of the day, get understanding. And I hope, the things that, this content is speaking to you. I don't know your situation. I don't know what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? But I hope, what I'm saying, maybe you guys can catch it from the beginning. But, um, yo, yo, be careful. Young men, be careful. Young women, be careful. Because you could be a great mother, but every man ain't gonna see you like that if you're a single mother. You could be a great mother, but you have to hold your standards as a single mother, because these guys, y'all guys make sure y'all hit the like button, man. These guys will try to manipulate you, um, and say things to disencourage you as being a single mother. So it's like I'm not just, yeah. Am I talking to men? But actually, my conversation is not only to men, but my conversation is also to ladies. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, I love my ladies. You know what I'm saying? I got a mother. So it's like with my conversation, I can't really talk about one without talking about the other. I got my mother, I got my father. I can't talk about one without talking about the other because, at the end of the day, it's about holding everybody accountable, even myself. You know what I'm saying? Even myself. Because at the end of the day, we have to think more with our minds versus thinking with our hearts. You know what I'm saying? Your heart could lead you into some dangerous places. But you got to think with the common sense that God gave you. And when you see red flags, when you see things that is outside of your standards, you see red flags, hey, man, get away from that. Get away from that. Because most people, they don't say, they'll say I love you, right? Most relationships, they'd be like, yo, I love you. I love you. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to their reasoning of why I love you, in their mind, and I want y'all to listen to this, in their mind, they love you because of your shape. I'm talking from a man perspective right now. They love you for your shape, for what they can get from you, what they can deal from you. But they're telling you they love you. Ain't nobody really honest. And from a female's point of view, they could tell you that they love you, but they love what they can get from you. They love the resources that you bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? They love the resources. That conversation ain't gonna really be had. It ain't gonna really be told, but it's like the underneath conversation. You know what I'm saying? That's why I rock with you. You know, because you are, and the thing about it, at the end of the day, they're gonna still rock with you because you are a provider. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna still rock with you because you are a provider. Dog. But only thing about when you dealing with a woman that got kids, she gotta be a little selfish. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can be a provider, but she looking at, well, what can you provide for me and mine? And if you're dealing with a woman that's only thinking about you, what she doesn't have to bring to the table, the things that she don't have to make things equal to some point of, I mean, let's be real, bro. Let's be real, bro. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like it used to be back in the days. Back in the days, you know what I'm saying? Bread was like $2. You have a 20 and you can come out the grocery store with a whole lot of stuff. Yeah. But now, no, bro. This day and time, you need that unity. You need that being on one accord. You need that being on one accord. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we got here in the chat. Okay. I love you too. They say I love you, Pookie. I had my Pookie days. I had my Pookie days. I ain't on Pookie stuff no more though. Just, you know what I'm saying? All right. I try to speak words of wisdom. Superman. I try to speak words of wisdom, man. Um, and I only, I try to come from a place where I've been there, man. I've been, what I'm saying, in relationships with women that get kids, and what I'm saying, you know, been married, been all of that, man. And at the end of the day, it's like, dude, you don't get nothing out of it. It's nothing. It's nothing beneficial for that situation. So if you are a young man, dog, start your own family, bro. Don't deal with look. And see the thing about it, when I was out there, we didn't have YouTube, we didn't have social media to really like get information, get understanding. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that. Now we have that, bro. You know what I'm saying? We have that now. So move now. You have to move smart. You have to move wise. You know what I'm saying? You have to move in a different kind of way, man, because if you are a single guy with no kids, bro, you the prize. And when I ain't gonna lie, you are the prize. You are the prize. When people see you, you ain't got no kids, you fly, you know what I'm saying? You got your weightlifting, you got your regimens going on, you doing your thing. The enemy don't like that, bro. Enemy don't like that, bro. And I'm gonna tell you this: when females see you, They gonna want to get at you. Come on now, somebody talk to me. Come on, let's keep this thing a buck. Let's keep this thing a buck. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is gonna wanna holler at you, bro, because a lot of times when women see men with no kids and they ain't out here on all this craziness, all this foolishness, the first thing they want to know is, well, why are you single? Why are you by yourself? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna want to know that. They're gonna want to know why you by yourself. But men, I'm telling you, look, you by yourself because you choose to be by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You hold the standards, man, because you are the provider, you are the protector, and you need to be protecting your means, protecting everything that you got to offer, bro. Everything that you got to offer is on the line when you deal with mothers to have kids. Yo, I'm gonna wrap this jank up, man. Yo, you guys make sure if this was something that was, you know what I'm saying, good for you, make sure you hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? This is your boy, Will-I-Am, man. I just wanted to come up here and just kick some knowledge, just try to kick some real. You know what I'm saying? You guys can comment. Um, you know what I'm saying? In the comment box, let me know how you feel about this conversation. Um, you know what I'm saying? I know it might not resonate with some, but it also resonates with a whole lot of people that has been in this back and forth pool, you know, being with my mother, dating single mothers, they're dating women that has kids, and to have the conversation is always good. It is always good to have the conversation. It's always good to have the conversation, man. I hope you guys be blessed. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share the content. Somebody could, you know what I'm saying, could be blessed by this conversation. Um, you guys have a blessed day. This is your boy, Will-I-Am, man. Make sure you guys check those shorts out. You know what I'm saying? We're making it do what it do, man. Bringing happiness to your life, bringing laughter to your life, man. I want to give you guys something to say. I don't know what kind of things that you go through in your normal day to day life. But if I can say something, if I can present you something stupid, if I can present something that makes you laugh or something that makes you think, it still is a blessing to you. So this is your boy Will-I-Am, man. And I'm out. You guys be blessed, man. Peace.